Ever since we embarked on this quest towards becoming the world's best club, we were bound to make some enemies. But I never thought these enemies would be our former players. Jobe Bellingham, a player we trusted, betrayed this club. And now he's up to something. Recently, Jobe Bellingham was spotted with Nordi Mukiel and Dane Scarlett on a dinner. These are all former S2GFC players. What could they be doing? And to make it even more interesting, the same evening, news broke out that Manchester City have spent 150 million on 2 world-class players. And if we put 2 and 2 together, oh no. Man City have just signed Dane Scarlett and Jobe Bellingham to try and stop us from winning the Premier League. With the title race being this close, Man City have just made it personal. Jobe Bellingham has found his way to ruin our day. What do we do now? We're back again with another episode of the Creator Club series, but things are about to get serious. I never thought Jobe Bellingham would manage to pull this off. I'm pretty sure he convinced Nordi Mukiel for this. And even Dane Scarlett, he was my boy. How? How has this happened? Man City have been super opportunistic and they've pulled this off. Maybe that's what Jobe Bellingham meant when we last met him. He got a bit fiery. And the Premier League title race has just now had a big twist. Those signings are probably going to make City favourites. They've just made it personal. They've got 3 players wanting to prove everything against me. I'm scared. I am definitely worried. Of course, man, you can't write this stuff. Guess what? Our next game in the Premier League is against Man City. We're going to be up against Jobe again, against Nordi Mukiel, and Dane Scarlett, all players that we created. This is literally the perfect chance for them to get revenge on us and ruin our Premier League season. We can't allow that to happen again. This season, we've worked so hard to be in this position. 3 points clear at the top. We can't give it all away. I know it's too early to say this, but this is an early Premier League title decider. If we can beat Man City against all odds, against them signing players that mean so much to our club, it could put us 6 points clear and in pole position to win the league. At the same time we lose, the cards are going to be in Man City's favour. Already this feels wrong. Look at Jobe Bellingham and Dane Scarlett playing in the City kits. Oh my lord. They're playing against their old club at their old stadium. This is unbelievable. It's a Pep Guardiola masterclass. This is bad. This is bad. Jobe Bellingham already with the chance, and no! Bellingham and Dane Scarlett combine. Could these 2 end up ruining our season? Look at them celebrate against their former club. Absolutely no shame whatsoever. I have legit got no words. Enzo Fernandez looking for Vinicius. Oh, it finds its way to Machado, who's done really well. Chips it back in. But nobody to attack it. It wasn't really the best of crosses. We're still trying everything. We can't lose to these guys, man. Honestly, we can't. Machado, Edison. How has he pulled that save? Lopez going for a calling effort. Oh, Raul Lopez. That might be one of the best goals he's ever scored. That's what it means to be an S2GFC player. I hope Bellingham got a good view of that. Let's go, boys. We're back in the game. This season, things are different, boys. We're not going to let our emotions get the better of us. We are going to do it no matter what. This season is ours. Enzo looking for Vinicius. We've got the quality and we've got Callum Berry beating the keeper, getting taken out. Penalty. Callum Berry did the right thing and we've got a chance to take the lead against City. It's Martinho Machado. What a moment for him. He scores here. He puts us into the lead. He goes top corner. Edison saves. That changes the complexion of this game. Vinicius Jr. looking for Machado on the volley. No! How is he denied that? Callum Berry going for it off the crossbar. We might still have a chance. No, we don't. How are we not leading this game? We've given it everything. Goncalves has broken through, and Scalvini saves the day. Not really, but McGinty does. Dane Scarlett almost got his second. Machado. Tough angle, but he's going to go for it. Oh, he almost scored as well. Holland looking for the ball in. No, no, no. Phil Foden scores. And City are back in the lead. You bet Jobe Bellingham is laughing somewhere. Vinicius Jr. though. Vinicius Jr. though. It's a special run. And it's a special goal from a special player. Vinicius Jr. Take a bow. And that's that full time. Man City get a draw against us. What a game. I'm glad we did end up losing. But this just shows the title race has has only just begun. This is what Joe Bellingham had to say after the game. I made a promise that S2GFC is never going to win the Premier League. These guys are frauds, and I'm going to lead City to the Premier League title, and I'll destroy them. Joe Bellingham's fiery words have definitely fired me up, but yeah, the title race is going to be crazy, and it's just the start. But right now, it's the January transfer window, and we really haven't thought much about improving this team. We've got about 70 million, which we got from Dane Scarlett's surprise transfer. Now, of course, he's playing at Man City. How crazy is that? He scored against us and celebrated too. But yeah, I'm thinking to put that money to good use, possibly bring in a CDM, because we're using Enzo out of position. I think he'd do really well as a central midfielder. Berry rotating in as well. Yep, I think I want to use all our money to get his new CDM. If you guys are enjoying this Creator Club series, I'd really appreciate if you could spare a second and subscribe to the channel. We've already hit 200k, but let's go for 300k. Before we make our big signing in that CDM role, I just want to thank you all for your support on the S2GFC kits. Honestly, never would I have thought that we'd be selling 300 kits. Like, that is absolutely insane. So a big thank you to everyone who supported me on this project, who supported this club. It's just special. You guys know we restocked this jersey because it sold out before, and guess what? The kit sizes sold out again. Even the brand new limited edition kit, a lot of the sizes have been sold out. I don't know how long the stock's gonna last, so if you guys want to get your kits, it's the perfect time. Links in the description, s2gfc.com. There's a good offer right now. If you get both kits, you'll get yourself a solid discount. Support the club, man. It really does mean a lot. Before we make that CDM signing, we're gonna get this game against Fulham in the Premier League out of the way. Only a draw. This is not good, especially in a title fight with City. I really think we need a new CDM to just have players playing in their preferred positions. Otherwise, we can have situations like this where we do end up dropping points. I mean, well, Man City dropped points as well, so it's kind of good for us, but you know them. You know they're going to be right there with us. Thought I'd check Twitter to maybe get a few tips on which player I could sign for that CDM role. Instead, I end up seeing this picture again, and it pisses me off. Oh my lord. Bellingham, Mukiele, and Dane Scarlett. I'm pretty sure this plan was Joe Bellingham's plan. No way Dane Scarlett's going to be holding bad feelings towards us. The same with Mukiele, was just business, but Joe Bellingham has got these guys twisted and everything. But I'm glad we didn't lose to Man City, but you know, the next time we play them in the Premier League, it's going to be heated. Actually, I just realized we won't literally be playing against Man City unless we meet them in the Champions League or something. Yeah, we already played the game against them, so it's all in our hands. It's kind of good. I don't want to be seeing Joe Bellingham's face again. Oh, what do we have here? Holmes Jr. is living lavish. He's bought himself a Lamborghini and everything at this young age. Okay, this is sus. Bro, like, gotta chill out and focus on your football. Holmes Jr. has definitely been good on the pitch for us. Like, I recall that big last-minute goal he scored for us. Take a look. For Jimenez, who gets the ball in a good spot. Cut back inside. It's a chance for Holmes. Can he score? Holmes Jr. somehow gets lucky in the 90th minute, gets the equalizer. You cannot write this stuff. But we don't want all this success getting to his head. Okay, one thing I do find funny. How has Holmes Jr. managed to afford a Lambo with £2,000 as wages? Bro, he is using his dad's credit card. Max Holmes' credit card has been used by Holmes Jr. That is wrong. I really hope Holmes Jr. is driving Lamborghini sensibly. We don't want him getting caught in any trouble. But you know what? He's a young lad. Of course he's gonna live lavish. But anyways, it's now time for us to figure out who do we sign for that CDM role. We've got about 70 million. And honestly, there was only one player I wanted to sign, but I'm unsure if he's gonna be in our budget. This will be tough. Declan Rice, if we can bring him to S2GFC, nothing like it. But we've got 67 million and Declan is valued at 57. I don't think we have the money to pull this off. But hey, gotta try sometimes at least. And well, this is embarrassing. We're getting kicked out. Another very interesting signing we have is Nicolo Fagioli. CDM, Italian. Giorgio Chiellini will be a happy man if we can pull this off. Might just have the perfect stats to be our CDM. A very unique signing. He's valued at about 43 million. All right, let's give this a go and see what happens. 50 million is going to be my offer here. Ooh, 56 million works. I don't need the money for anything else, but I'm stingy, so we're going to still try and negotiate this down to 53 million, and that works. We might be able to sign him. All right, boys, let's get the negotiations underway. The good thing is he's willing to accept a rotation role, so it just keeps options open. He's not going to get angry with his lack of game time. Maybe if that's the case that happens, but yeah, it's all in all good for us. No release clause. Now, we're not putting a release clause on you, Fagioli. You're just joining us. Everything seems fine. Just going to remove the appearance bonus. Submit offer, and we're about to sign a new CDM for S2GFC. Could this Italian man be the replacement for Casemiro? I really hope so, but there you go. We've pulled this off. Welcome to S2GFC, Nicolo Fagioli. Temporarily, we've removed Callum Berry from the team setup, but I think he'll still play a big part. Most likely, the 4-3-3 is the system I want to continue using. Because, guys, against the big teams, it's the 4-3-3 that works, especially against the elite clubs in the Champions League. We'll need that. It's time to see what our new signing Nicolo Fagioli can add to this team and if he brings more stability. But right before this game against Villa, we just got news that Holmes Jr. got arrested. I knew this was about to happen. Caught speeding in his brand new Lamborghini. This is bad. Holmesy is behind bars. He's unavailable for this game against Aston Villa, obviously. What's gonna happen now? Is this gonna ruin his future? But now we've got no choice but to focus on this game against Villa and try and get the win. Here's Fagioli on the ball right now. We might have a chance. Oh, his distribution is very nice indeed. Patterson looking for the crossing. Machado couldn't attack it. We might still have a chance. Please, someone. Oh, come on. Since we've already missed a penalty in this video, I'm not too keen on taking this one with Machado. Who do I take it with? Maybe Vinicius? Let's see how good is Vinicius Jr. from the spot. Okay, Vinicius. Let's see if you can convert this. Oh, there you go, Vinicius Jr. Simple penalty. Keeper goes the wrong way. We'll take it. And there you go. We get the win. It wasn't the best of performances, but maybe the team was worried about Holmes Jr. and what's going to happen with him. I'm worried as well. The only way Holmes Jr. gets out of the jail and back in training is if somebody bails him out. And there's only one person who can do that. Of course, Max Holmes, his dad, is here to bail out Holmes Jr. I'm sorry, Dad. I just wanted to have some fun, drive a fast car around, impress people, but I didn't mean to break the law. Son, all I'll say is that I'm just disappointed in you. You've got more talent than I ever had, but you're wasting it chasing behind this lavish life and everything. A footballer's career is short, and if you don't make the most of it, you will live to regret it. I'm gonna bail you out, but you gotta promise me you're gonna give it everything in training and become the best striker in the world, because I know you can do it. You're right, Dad. I should be focusing more on the pitch. I won't disappoint you again. And there you go, boys. We've got Holmes Jr. back in training. We're definitely gonna fine him for this incident, but it's good to have him back. And you know the crazy thing, being in prison, I think helped develop Holmes Jr.'s character, because some of his physical stats have gone up massively. I guess he was doing like 100 push-ups a day or something. But yeah, that's good for us. He's up to a 73 overall, more focused. Let's see how good this version of Holmes Jr. can be. We're now getting through the transfer window. We've got no business left to do. We've made our team, and we're ready to go for both the Premier League and even the Champions League. Time to get into some more Premier League action, and for this game against Wolves, I've put Holmes Jr. back in the team. Raul Lopez, if he can slide this one through, which he has completely brilliantly. Nope. Holmes Jr., that was his chance. Isn't this a free kick in an absolutely incredible position? And if you think I'm not going to go for goal from here, I don't think you've been watching this series. Let's try something absolutely ridiculous with Callum Berry. Impossible angle. That was close. No, 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 no. I went sliding in. I thought I'd get the ball. Rivera. No. Holmes Jr.'s return from prison is going to end in a massive L. And this is going to be bad for the title race. But McGinty saves the day. That's why he's the hero. That's why he's the GOAT. Sadly, it was a 0-0 draw. All we could do. I was expecting more from Holmes Jr. But hey, he's just back from, of course, a few nights in prison. He'll be good, I'm sure. That talk from Holmes Sr. will work. But for us now, we've got bigger fish to fry. Champions League round of 16. The draw has been made, and we're up against PSV, and I do like that. The first time that we're gonna experience Champions League knockout football. We've got ourselves a relatively easy draw. We gotta make the most of it. This is where I think we'll get a true test of our 4-3-3 with Fagioli playing in there. I'm also very tempted to put in, of course, Callum Berry. First ever Champions League knockout game. I think he's gotta be there. Bruh. Oh, it's a big mistake from the goalkeeper. Vinicius Jr. That's a howler from the PSV keeper. Vinicius's pace caught him napping. 1-0. Could we wrap this up in the first leg itself? Berry. Lovely ball for Burns. He sees that run being made from Patterson. Firing this ball back in. Patterson. Oh, he manages to slide it through 2-0 for S2GFC. Let's go. I can't lie, boys. Fagioli in the middle of the park has been holding the fort with his just control of the game. The perfect signing if we want to become Champions League winners. Look at the way we're attacking as well. Berry with a chance. Calvin Berry with the goal. Offside. Are you kidding me? We could have ended the tie right there. Martinho Machado seeing that ball for Dara Burns. It should be a simple goal. It's done. PSV are out of the Champions League. They ain't coming back from this. We end the first leg with a 5-1 scoreline. It's done. The good thing is we can now focus on the Premier League a bit more. So there you go. 2-0 against Blackburn Rovers. But this next game against Man United could be key for the title race. We're not going to be playing City in the rest of the games. So in these fixtures, we need to get results. And you know what I'm doing for this one? I'm putting Holmes Jr. in this one. If he can score against United, oh boy, would that be insane. Holmes onside? I think he is. I think he is onside. Holmes Jr. proving the world wrong. They thought he was finished. They thought his career was ruined. But here he is, stepping up big time in games like this. I'm sure Holmes Sr. is watching from the stands and is a very happy man. We got to defend as well in this game as we go with another rough challenge. What is up with these challenges? We're conceding way too many pens. McGinty has been really good though. McGinty's been great, but this time couldn't get to it. We've got a game against Man United here. Holmes Jr. looking for a pass for Machado on the volley. Oh, that is outrageous. Machado with a beautiful finish. We make it 2-1. Credit to Holmes Jr. He's adding new areas to his game. What a ball that was. And again, what a volley. No. Chance for an equalizer. I'm so glad we've got McGinty. It's a good thing I hadn't listened to you guys, but everyone was telling me to replace him. He's been stellar this season, and he needs to continue doing just that as we've been broken through. What is happening? McGinty again. I told you. Oh, this is a problem. McGinty is there, but the rebound. Chance. Ibsen Rossi saves the day. Get it away. Get it away. McGinty catches it. Oh my God, we're surviving. Holmes Jr. is quick. We know that. He's got the pace. There's nobody catching him once he's through. And he's got the finish as well. Something he was lacking. Holmes Jr. with his second in the game. Is something that Max Holmes told him that's completely changed him now. Gets his second goal. That should be it for this one. This is a huge result in our quest for winning the Premier League title. We're on the right track. We're now 10 points clear of anyone else. This is our season to win the Premier League. Yes, the other teams have a game in hand, but it's looking good. It's looking good. This means we can focus more on the Champions League. I'm literally going to rotate my entire team for the second leg. We're going to have Holmes Jr. play. Tyler. We'll put Berry in there as well. Maybe give Casemiro some game time. Hassan. Jimenez. I never do this, but Yago Ferreira's going to be playing as well. We're leading 5-1. There is no way PSV are turning this round. There you go. We even managed to win this game. Off we go to the next round of the Champions League. The journey with S2GFC continues now in the next one. We're right there in the pole position to win the Premier League title, but also who are we going to face in the Champions League quarterfinals? Could this be the dream season for our very own created club? Find out in the next one.